Hello, good afternoon. I know today is not program time, or today's what? Today's actually Monday, and but I got up and I said I need to share this experience with everyone. I don't know who I will be able to touch or who might need it at this point in time, and so I want to share my experience. All right, good. So oftentimes there's a myth that as Christians and as individuals, as long as you're serving God, that you cannot get depressed or that nothing can happen to you. Those for some of you, you who are viewing, you may be thinking the same way. And for me personally, being somebody who I'm out there, well, I have a program running, I am working, I have things going for me, and it may seem as if an almost impossible task that at no point in time that I would never get depressed, even in no point in time that, I mean, over time I have been helping other young persons who have been going through depression, and unfortunately it ended up happening to me. And so when I got up this morning, I mean, I'm good right now, but when I got up this morning, I just felt compelled in my spirit that I need to share my experience and what I would have done over time to help me to get over it. And so for the past weeks, all of you see me bubbly, issues in focus, and well, that is what gives me my momentum to keep going actually. But I think it started a couple months ago, but it was not so severe as for the past 3 weeks or so. Uh, I mean, I am living alone. My parents are not here. My siblings are not here. Most of my friends are still back home in Guyana. And I am here in an isolated place. I should say an isolated island. When the government placed the first official lockdown, and our lockdown is not like lockdown in Guyana, whereby persons, everybody just doing whatever they please in a sense. I mean, but the rules were very strict here. And because of that, we had to adhere to things. So people weren't coming. I wasn't really going anywhere because of the fact that, the country's on lockdown. And it was then in which my depression started taking toll on me. I like getting up in the morning, I will get up, I'll do my devotion as usual, but it wasn't as if, how do I put it? It was like just a routine something. Um, I would connect to friends, I will respond to messages and everything as normal, keep myself going. But even to be with my students, I teach, yes, but it was like I wasn't feeling it. So imagine me teaching Bible and telling students about God and how God can help you through any situation that you're going through. And yet still I was going through my very same situation. And I was feeling so down and out. I did not tell anybody home because of the fact that I think mommy takes on too much. So once and for all, I will share things with my two sisters, and I will share things with Renato, my very good friends, and one or two adult women who will communicate with me from time to time. I will share things with them, but no, nothing in like direct details. And what I find happening, I remembered I had an appointment to preach. And this depression was so much that my door, it was not many days, my door, I don't even open my door. I don't even open my windows. It was just like, I was just inside. Even my sitting room area that I'm sitting right now, I never used to really. I just come out, I make breakfast, and I went into bed back. It's like either I'm sleeping or I'm just up. If I have to teach, I'm teach. When there are days I don't have to teach or don't have to do anything, I practically don't do anything. And and that is one of the things I wanted to say to individuals who may be listening or know people going through this situation. Depression is something that it doesn't matter who you are, your status, your anything, it can affect you. And even though yes, I had technology, I have everything that I needed, still it reached a point whereby when I had this preaching appointment, I did not want to take I said, yes, I'm going to take it. And I had to go to record the appointment. And my spirit, I just couldn't leave the house. It's like, I remember the lady called me. She said, okay, Shibiki, you don't come today. I didn't turn up. She didn't call me, and I was so happy that she didn't message me in a sense, because I didn't want to leave home, and where I'm living, and where the recording place is, I would have, somebody would have definitely had to collect me. So I said, maybe it's off. She messaged me, I think the Friday was the next for me to go and do the recording. I told her I just can't. And I am thankful that Pastor English actually stood in the gap for me at that point in time, and she did the recording. But it so happened in the process of, it was last week, or the week before she came to me, it was a Sunday. And she didn't hear from me. I just cut off my phone in the morning. I really didn't want to hear from anybody. So I just cut off my Wi-Fi, and I cut off my phone itself. I had an assignment that was outstanding too, so I just tried to focus my energies towards that assignment to complete it. So she came, I heard a knocking on my door, and it's like, this is the first time like Pastor actually coming into my house. I mean, she came and she dropped me off several times, but not to come in. And she was like, what's going on with you? I tried contacting you on Facebook. I tried contacting your phone. What is it? I said, I have an assignment, but then she recognized that it was more than an assignment. That it has to be something wrong with me. And so she came in, I was in my room working. So she came into the bedroom and she sat on my bed and we started talking. And I explained to her how I'm feeling. I don't feel like going anywhere. It's like I get up, I don't even exercise anymore. I don't feel like connecting to people. And the only thing that keeps me going is Issues in Focus, my program on Thursday evening, that I really get to interact with people, interact with the audience and everything. And she said to me, she looked at me and she was like, you're depressed. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm depressed or what. She said, you're depressed. She said, listen to me. Pack your things or you're coming by me for a few days. I said, listen, Pastor, I ain't able to go by nobody and spend no time by anybody. And she was like, Shibiki, you packing your bag, you're coming by me, you can stay how long you want to stay. And so she said, I'm not asking you, I'm telling you, you need to, tomorrow morning, I'm going to come and collect you. Pastor English, I don't know if you're looking, but I thank you so much. And it so happened that, for those who Pastor Newsome, English Newsome, right? From Tobago here. And it so happened that I went and spent some time with her family. And I started to feel a bit more revived because people were around me. I was able to have fun. I was able to even complete outstanding marking that I have for school and everything. And it really and truly helped me during that period of time. I spent 1 week. I went this Sunday and I came home back Monday gone. That was just, this is recent, I'm telling you about. I came home Monday gone. And when I came home, I felt so revived and so energized. And one of the things I started doing, I remembered my landlord, they are amazing people, Mr. and Mrs. Kennedy. So I remember Mrs. Kennedy messaged me a day. She was like, Shibiki, was it sometime during the course of this last week here? She said, we outside, come outside and exercise. I'm like, nah, I'm not really in the mood. And she was like, listen, we're skipping out there. So I decided to go and I joined them. And I felt so energized just doing that. I came back. It was the next day. Because remember, anybody who is depressed, you don't care. You don't necessarily care about having things extremely neat and clean around your surroundings. And so the next day I packed up my stuff that I had out of place, and my room looked like, yes, like Shibiki is now back. And one of the things I did, it was Saturday night. I got this feeling, I said, you know what? I need to transform my entire surroundings, because it was just more of not just me not being able, because we're still on lockdown, not being able to leave the home, but I wanted my place to look a certain way. I wanted to feel a certain way. And so one of the things I did is that I decided to do some transformation. I took some raw materials and I made some cushion. I decorated I have a few pictures here. I decorated created my own centerpiece I did everything that makes me happy. And so these are just some of the things I decided to do because my depression, I was getting over the depression state. So it was yesterday. Yesterday I decided to complete this. Um, what I'm doing now is like when I get up, I set my table. So when I get up and I'm eating breakfast, my table is well set, laid for me. Um, so whenever I open my bedroom door, I feel a sense of belonging. I feel as if, you know what, I am where I should be. I am feeling much more revived, feeling much more energized. And I don't know what I want to say. I mean, this video is just short just to share my experience because I don't know who it will help today. What I want to say to anybody who may be going through a period of depression is that sometimes you may not be able to get out of your situation because I know some persons going through abuse, some of you going through financial problems and everything. Even though, I mean, I realize that no amount of money or no whatever cannot necessarily make you happy. It comes back to your relationship with God. That's why my depression was not severe or anything. But then I want to say to you, listen, some of you may need to change your personal surroundings. It may be just doing something like what I did, maybe just putting yellow is my favorite color, right? Maybe it might just be putting your favorite color out there, making something new, making a vase, whatever it is that you would want to do that you think would make you happy, just do it. Um, Life is too short for us to be laying around and to be as if, or I should say, to be stressed out and to be depressed of whatever reason. I know my friends are not, I can't move to Trinidad as I often would. Trinidad is a place I just go, I relax with my friends, and then I come back to Tobago here. But the point is this, to whoever is viewing, do something practical that will help you during your process. And even to other persons out there, I want you to know that whether it be a pastor, whether it be whoever high professional person you may know, don't ever feel as if they can never experience a period of depression in their life. But I want you to take the opportunity and help others, help somebody, call up. It might be somebody you know you may need to call and to let them know that, hey, I'm looking out for you. How are you doing? How things with you? It may be something or the other you may need to do, but whatever it is, God can help you through it. And I'm a firm believer that God is God. And I'm thankful that during that period of my life, um, I did not necessarily lose hope in God. And I'm thankful for the persons who still kept the connection alive, even though they did not know the details of what I was going through. And I'm so thankful for Renata. I could call her and I can talk to her and we can just chill. Um, Jason saying, come take a plane and visit us. Okay. Yeah, the only reason why, because of the fact that like if I can't travel, I can't go to Trinidad, but it was like, I mean, COVID is around and I want to protect the persons who are around me too. And one of the reasons why I said, you know what, it's better for me to just avoid traveling. But I know, and when I thought about my birthday coming up, my birthday is next week, Thursday, I cried. It wasn't just that I'm entering a new decade, but I felt as if I am like isolated. I mean, I know I have passed English around. I know I have persons around me, but I mean, my line in people like Jason and Renato, and I mean, the extension Durham persons, like, they're not there, you know? And I felt as if, um, I will have, I don't know what the day will hold next to Thursday, but I am putting things in place just to make me happy. This morning, I took out my clothes. I said, hey, this is my birthday clothes I'm going to wear. This is what I'm going to do. And all of this just to put me in the mood of having fun, of being me. I put on my music all day. I just do whatever makes me happy. And I just want to encourage somebody out there, like seriously, take the opportunity and enjoy life. I don't know what you're personally going through. I mean, We don't know. Nobody, if I didn't do this, nobody would have known that I was going through that. But the point is this: take the opportunity, take time for yourself, exercise, eat well, eat like a queen, eat like a king. Don't wait until special moments and special occasions for people to make you feel happy, but feel happy. Ladies, just put on a new hairstyle, just do something, maybe learn something you've never done before. Just make yourself happy. And I pray that God will continue to bless each one of you. Thanks to all those persons who have been supporting me, and I know who will continue to support me. And please continue to keep me in prayers. As I say, life is not always smooth. They're crisscross and they're bumpy rides. And I am happy for the experience. I'm happy that I can share it to you today. And feel free, if you want to share this video to somebody, feel free, you can do so, because I don't know who it may be able to touch at the end of the day. So God's blessings to all of you. And I trust that each one of you, whether you are suffering from long-term depression, short-term depression, or whatever the case might be, that you will be able to overcome it. Bye-bye.